Hello fellers and fellerettes. Well, I'm back here in the shop. Got a new project for you. Today's project, we will be making this tailgate into a wall art, something you hang on your wall. I'm basically midway through this project and I didn't think to start filming when I started, but I'm going to start filming now, and we're going to basically make this into a patina, like a faux patina wall mounted art, and I'll take you along for the ride. Here you can see the progress. This is the back side of it. I framed out the perimeter of the tailgate with wood. I also did fiberglass resin here inside to really bind the wood to the metal of the tailgate, and it makes it all more stiff and structurally sound. So going over the front of the tailgate, first of all, this is a tailgate off of a 1982 F-150. I like this older style with the indent and the raised lettering. It came out of a barn, friend's barn off their farm. It was a lot more dented, a lot more rusty. It had some welding done on it, things like that. But I did sand it down quite a bit, put some Bondo on there, and now we'll go for a patina look. What I'm doing today is I got fiberglass epoxy, basically Bondo, and I'm just gonna Bondo this so that the transition from the metal to the wood is smooth and it doesn't have the sharp edge. Our next step is to apply another coat of darker gray primer. That way when I sand this down to bare metal in certain spots, you're going to get the dark gray color, you're going to get this reddish color, and then you'll get the bare metal, which I will then fake patina with a rust. That way you'll have a layered effect. Alright, we got the first coat of dark gray primer on. The final coat and final color will be regal or colonial red. And then we will start the patina process. All right, first coat is on. We'll do one more. All right, so before we continue on with the painting, I'm gonna start working on the back. I'm gonna build up a little ledge here where I'm gonna mount LED strip lights so that the, when it's mounted on the wall, there's gonna be some back glow. Okay, I got the second and final coat of the Colonial Red on. Now I'm going to be taping out the letters and painting them a different color. All right, my lights finally came in the mail. Let's get those installed. Just want to do a dry run and make sure it'll fit all the way around the perimeter. Now we face the lights downwards, like such. And I have some extra to go down in here, which will then reveal light coming out the old tailgate latch hole. I think it has multiple colors, so on, off, orange, yellow, purple. Let's see, Fade. Yeah. So that's just a sneak peek. You'll see it once I mount it on the wall. All right, now we get to the fun part. Starting the sanding process. Let's get going on that. So the plan here is to start sanding the top edges first. Anything that would normally get contacted by the sun the most, to make this look more realistic like it was on a truck. So all the sun fading would be on the top facing surfaces. So that's what we're gonna do. Get going on first. It's actually a lot harder than I thought to get this red cover paint off. Trying to get down to bare steel and you know, random places to make it look more natural. And then I'm gonna put a rust patina on there, which is a spray solution. But it's tougher than it looks. So far, looking good though. In a sudden fit of patriotism, I decided I'm going to try to do a flag, like an outline of a flag. Right here, you can see the stripes I'm starting. So we'll see how that looks. But what do I know? This is my first time. Who cares? I know this looks goofy right now, but I'm hoping that when I sand it down, most of this white will come off, and it'll just show parts and pieces of it, kind of like a faded white and a faded blue. I guess we'll see how it turns out. All right, next day, let's see how this turns out. All right, so I just picked up this cheap paint sprayer from Hobo Freight. They're 25 bucks. This is the first time using one of these. I've never used this type of sprayer before. I've always used rattle cans. So we're gonna mix some clear coat. It's a 4-to-1 mixture. And then some hardener. I'm just going to do a couple of test spots on this cardboard to see how it sprays. Alright guys, I think I'm ready to go. Let's give this a go. first coat with a cheap Harbor Freight gun. That looks pretty nice. We'll give that recommended allotment of time for drying and do another coat. Well, fellers and fellerettes, I made a mistake. I got so excited to use my new spray gun that I totally forgot to spray on my Tina solution to make it rusty. But I still think it looks good. The bare steel looks good still. I would have hoped to see it rusty, but obviously I'm not going to strip all this clear coat off and do it again, so we're just going to run with it. This is after the third coat. As you can see, the bare steel does look good still. I would have liked to see it rusty, as I said, but what are you going to do? Alright guys, the time has come to mount this tailgate. I've chosen the spot up here above my workbench. I've already cleared off some of the tools. It's obviously taking up a lot of space, but I think it'll look cool, and I'm going to make additional pegboard space elsewhere to make room for my tools. So let's get started on that. First things first, we got to make a couple of steel hangers that this will be used to mount this to the wall. I'm gonna make those out of metal. I'm gonna weld them up. All right, I made some hooks for the tailgate here. This will stay on the tailgate. This will be mounted to the wall, and then this thing will just slide right in and hold it like that. All right, I cut out the hole for the tailgate. Now I gotta figure out how to mount those latches to the concrete. These are concrete screws. Alright, got those on. Now comes the time to see if it actually works. Well, before I reveal the final product, I'm just going to go over a quick cleaning up the shop, do some reorganizing, move the Jilla press over there. Let's do that, and we'll get everything cleaned up, and I'll show you the final result. Well, before I reveal the final product, I'm just going to go over a quick cleaning up the shop, do some reorganizing, move the Jilla press over there. Let's do that, and we'll get everything cleaned up, and I'll show you the final result. Well, finally got it all cleaned up, organized. Here's the final result. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I got another couple of videos coming. Give you a quick sneak peek. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.